this is Grinstar, and today I am taking this simple sample, and I made something of it, and I'm showing off what I did. First off, you can go into Machine. You can cut stuff up in Machine depending on the transients. So you could do a detect and actually go and do a little bit more detection. Chop them up, and that's what I did. So I have this over here, which is those samples with a lot of reverb in the group. So I have Bleed Shimmer, which is creating a shimmery type of thing. I got Shaper Box, which is also adding. I got Mellify, which is creating some noise, and I got Compressor to sort of get everything on the same level. So let's look at every one of these individually, what they're contributing to. There we go. So I got just the samples cut up, chopped up, and used for the three of them that were present. And I'm playing around. Shimmer from Bleus will give it a ton of reverb, and it has pitch shifter, so it can shift it up or shift it down depending on what you want to do with it. Overall, interesting. Very interesting. And so I'm adding that with Shaper Box, which I have set for a kind of a gating type effect with reverb, filtering, and crushing also. I have it on different frequencies. So the low end gets a lot of reverb, but every one of these, it's all different. They're on for a bit and they're off, and then I'm using it for like either a half, a fourth, or 1/4. So it allows the sound to come in and the reverb to get kind of gated. Which creates this interesting effect. I wanted sort of to degrade the sound, add some noise, that kind of stuff. So I'm also adding in Mellify, which shouldn't do much to it, just add some graininess possibly, or some wobbles. And then lastly, the built-in compressor. So that gives me this right here for a pattern. The gating on the cable guys gives it a sort of a rhythm past the actual drum beat, and it introduces it probably as another instrument or another sound or another loop. I took out the sound out of this one and dragged it up here so that it sort of double tracks, and it only plays the first bar of sound. And then it doesn't do anything for the second bar, but allows that reverb. And so when it's double tracked like that, because I have the machine going and then I have the sample of it. You can tell a little bit. The front part of it is a lot more louder. It has a bit more amplitude, and then it kind of fades off, but the reverb is still there. It kind of enforces the beat a little bit on the front part of it. Sort of cool. So I got that, and then I have a couple of other things going on in a different group. This is Arturia's strings. It's using the actual Abominable preset here. It's kind of cool. Either way, moving along, and then I got A Beautiful Day. Kind of a cool sound. And then I got some sort of pad going on. Oh, The Beautiful Day, I think, is running the CMI V from Arturia also. And then this one, which is Ethereal Earth. It's very low, and I wanted it to be because basically it's going to be the kind of a texture below all the noises that are going on. It's just something in between. Kind of bassy, kind of not, sort of not there. Sort of cool. It's got a arpeggiated up lead. It gives it a cool. I have the gives a sort of a tension violin strings type of thing. Overall, pretty cool. I need to extend them out because the last thing I kind of did was added a bar or two onto it. So now I kind of want to extend it a little bit, give it a different feel, and have it arpeggiate on its own. I think what I'm going to do next is time select and bounce that wave. Okay, that's crazy. I got something even crazier. Let's go with... Okay, that is supremely crazy. Kind of weird, kind of cool. I think it's cool. I think it's also weird. It could be annoying, but also, given the right treatment, it could be something very, very cool. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe throw some better, like a compressor or something on the tail end of this with some good settings so that they don't... It's very interesting. It's very cool. It's very wacky and wild. And it's very probably random, which is what I kind of want this part to be, sort of random-ish, and it's sort of going in and out, but I think the compressor's bringing it back in when I'm lowering it and trying to make it level with everybody else. So maybe I just put a compressor on this track and keep it... Oh no, it's still level it. Anyways, I mean to play with it a little bit more later on. This is not going to probably be the first time that you hear it. This is just the kind of genesis of what I'm thinking about lately. I think it's cool, and I wanted to share it. I was working on it last night, and it started from just a couple of simple samples, and then evolved into something else, and it's continuing to evolve into to much more around what I can get a song out of it. Maybe I'll throw a note grid in there and produce and get some other randomized elements, or maybe sequenced elements in there, and be able to do things more effects wise, cut off, more gating, definitely more gating. Because I'm really like the gating now. Let me turn that off now. And anyway, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I hope you enjoy your day, evening, or afternoon when you're listening to this. Thank you, and see you later.